Hi, Pep. Can we just start with Marcelo Bielsa's departure from Leeds, first of all? Can we get your reaction to it? It obviously looks like Jesse Marsch is set to replace him there as well.
Well, I'm so sorry for him. His legacy is there. In the Leeds City, in the club, and I'm pretty sure with the players. His influence, I know, is massive, and unfortunately, all the managers, we are subject to the results, and lately was not good. But the games have played during part of these 3 or 4 seasons in Leeds, it was a spectacle to watch, and of course I wish him all the best in the future.
How much of a loss to the Premier League do you feel it is?
We lost Leeds especially, and of course his players. I think he's a person he doesn't make indifferent to anyone who is close to him, and but results dictate our future.
Just looking back at the weekend, Everton's penalty shout has now been part of a complaint that Everton have made to the Premier League. When you look back now, what is your view on that incident, and can a decision like that have any major significance across an entire season?
An entire season. So this episode will dictate all the season.
That's what I'm at. Can it have a major significance?
Yeah, for sure. I will review a lot of incidents, my friend. What I would say, the pass of Dele Alli looks like offside to Richarlison. If he's not offside, it's penalty.
And looking ahead then, what is the biggest challenge that you face as a manager when you're facing lower league opposition in an FA Cup tie like this?
It's one game, it's a final. Of course, they are not in the best position in the Championship, but it's a game in the stadium with small conditions. When we adapt in the past, we're going to adapt to tomorrow, and nothing. So yeah, we'll prepare well. We prepare well today, tomorrow to go through and get the quarterfinals.
How would you sum up the mood in the camp? Given the way you took all 3 points at the weekend, we saw the celebrations at the end. It feels like you almost regained momentum at that point, Pep. Is that fair to say?
It's one game. If you lose the next game, the momentum is over. So we judge about the results, about our momentum. It's not like this. So first half we struggled to make a quicker build-up, but the second half was much better. In consequence, for the first half, we read better the spaces we have to attack. We concede almost nothing in the second half, and all the time Goodison Park was difficult for especially Man City, and it was not exception in the celebrations because we knew how difficult it would be. It was. And a good example, what we're going to face the last 11 games for the Premier League. Every game will be quite similar. We'll have to suffer, struggle, and we are able to face it. This is the most important thing.
Hi, Pep. Obviously, it was an emotional day for Alex Zinchenko on Saturday. Given the way you rotate, you would normally expect him to play. Will he figure tomorrow?
Yeah.
He's absolutely fine, is he?
Absolutely, yeah. I think it would be good for him to play and show the reason why he's here. He's a magnificent player to play football.
Okay. Have you any players missing? Any problems?
No. Some knocks the game, but today trained everyone.
Is Zack Steffen back now?
Not yet. He's still in the gym. Had a problem with the shoulder, and as a keeper, it's difficult, and he's not back.
So what do you do about goalkeeper?
We'll decide tomorrow with Xavi. Tomorrow we'll talk about that.
Next, guys.
Hi, Pep. In the last couple of games, it seems that Bernardo Silva's role has changed, or at least his position. Can you tell us what impact that has on him? Why maybe that's happened in the last couple of games? What impact it has on his teammates and the performances overall?
Well, the impact of Bernardo is so important. I think he's a player he likes to play inside, but we struggled a little bit in the last games to find him in the position, Larry in the middle. We found him at where it's more outside to after coming inside, that being inside in the process. But it depends of the opponent. So normally all the opponents are try to close a lot of gaps inside. It's not easy to find these players in that position. But the impact in the team is a key player for us for many reasons. So for the work ethic, he adjusts to play in 6 roles up front. Can play holding midfielder, position winger, false 9, wingers in both sides. The alternative we can use him in during the game is massively important.
So was it more in terms of the quality of, or the setup of Everton and Tottenham then, that you're trying to find him outside so he can make a difference in a bit more space? Is that right?
Yeah, but sometimes I need in a position that we think he can make a boost for us. So I think he's a typical number 10, I would say, behind the striker. But of course, today the opponents that we faced, the last 2, like Tottenham and Everton, they close with lots of players there. It's not easy to find. It's the most difficult part of the game. So the most of the pitch. So the most difficult player is the striker because there are no spaces there. So as much you are up front in the middle, more difficult it is. So, but I think when we make a good build-up, a good process, we can find him without a problem.
Can I just ask, I don't want you to take this as a criticism because it isn't.
You can.
But yeah, I know. When I will do.
Yeah, you can.
But Bernardo's had a great season in the generally in deeper areas, maybe arriving to those spaces.
Yeah.
What made you think in the last couple of games it needs to change?
No, he need to change. But the last 2 games I play with Gundogan and Kevin, that normally they play in this position, and I want to use him, can play in wide, but wide. Raheem was playing a good level last previous games, and Riyad as well. So that's why I have to settle sometimes, and I figure out where are the spaces to try to increase. He's a guy who close to the box create a lot of problems to the opponents. And Gabi was injured, Jack was injured, and I decided to put it there. But I said many times to Bernardo, when you are playing the middle and you struggle to take ball, you can drop to the sides, right, left, smell, you feeling, try to be involved with the ball, and this is what I'm looking for. But sometimes, when Iwobi and Dakure and Alan, and after they close the gaps inside, always it's not easy to find it, not because it was bad, because Bernardo, fortunately for us, it's difficult to find a game like play not good.
Thank you.